We had a very nice meeting with the Finance Minister. All key officials of Finance Ministry were there. So what we have highlighted is the pain points what industry is facing, the threat from China and other points. So Honorable Minister has given us a very patient hearing, and they will be considering and evaluating all the proposals given by Indian Chamber of Commerce. So I would say it was a very nice meeting, and we could explain our points to Honorable Minister and the key officials of the Finance Ministry. And we are very hopeful that the corrective steps or whatsoever the anomalies or request of the industry is there, that will be considered by the Honorable Finance Minister.
I understand you had the pre-budget meeting with the Finance Minister as of today, representing trade and industries. Could you give us a sense on what your recommendations were to the Union Finance Minister?
The minister was that the Indian private sector wants to grow at a much faster speed, and because of various old policies, the capital is not being absorbed as fast as people want to invest.
Right.
It is the fastest growing economy at present, so we will like to be part of it. For example, environment is a sequential process, environmental clearance. If it can be done in parallel,
Right.
it will be much faster. Unnecessarily, the blockade of money will be saved.
True.
The second thing is, if the government can improve their tax to GDP ratio, it is still 12%, while it is 35% or so in all developed countries. So 12 to 15%, and the money can go for infrastructure development.
Right.
That will mean future growth.
Right.
So that's what. And whatever suggestion we gave, Minister listened to it, but will not respond back. That's what she likes and what she doesn't like. So we are talking to a ear, not to the wall. She was all listening very positively, noting down the suggestions, but what she will agree, what she will not agree, we just don't know.
So on the subject of environmental clearances, before I let you go, on the CBAM, which is the carbon border adjustment mechanism, anything that was discussed on that?
No, it was not discussed, but
I understand it's a serious concern for the industry.
yes, it is definitely, because if worldwide it is coming, India cannot be left far behind.
Can you tell us what were some of your suggestions to the Union Finance Minister when it comes to
In fact,
pre-budget?
we were very precise. Our first suggestion was that export require R&D support and innovation, and therefore we require little tax support for the R&D. Globally, R&D has been incentivized, so we have requested that the standard tax deduction on R&D may be increased to 250 to 300%. From the small exporters' perspective, interest equalization scheme is very handy. We have asked for its extension for 5 years, and the subvention rate to be increased from 3% to 5% and from 2% to 3%. The third request was with regard to developing an Indian shipping line of global repute. We have in 2020 remitted transport service charge to the tune of around $109 billion. We are totally at the mercy of the foreign shipping line. Therefore, if we develop an Indian shipping line of our own, we will be in much better position. And please.
All right, sorry to interrupt you. In terms of export preparedness, we saw last year that in fact the difficulties along the Black Sea in terms of what's happening across the Black Sea was something of interest and of course difficulty to a lot of exporters. Anything on that particular topic?
No, we have not discussed that because this is something which is a problem being encountered by the entire world, and the good thing is that trade has factored that. So you must have seen that even it has not affected our export for the month of April, and we want that trend to continue, but we at the same time hope that there will be little softening in the Hamas conflict, and over a period of time situation will come to the normal one.
Mr. Sahab, before I let you go, on the CBAM, was there any discussion taken up regarding the carbon border adjustment?
No, I don't think this is a matter which is related to tax. At this point of time, Ministry of Commerce is looking into the various options, whether it's a trade issue or non-trade issue, and how to discuss that. As at the industry level, we are preparing the industry because this is something which is good for the country also, because carbon emission has to be brought down to the country as well.
And in terms of any green suggestions for the budget, sir?
There are a lot of organizations which have proposed for that.
I am the Senior Vice President of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, and I represent the Chamber of Gujarat,
Right.
and I am also running my industries Astral Pipes, but I have represented the industries of Gujarat, and major points we have represented are the points for medium and small enterprises. The 43H clause is, which we have said that it's a good clause. but we need some relaxations, which we have told them. The definition of MSME is also, we have told them to reduce
payment, 45-day payment.
43 payment cycles. So we have said that it's a positive clause, but we need some relaxations on the time cycles. Secondly, we have represented that the MSME, the remit should be reduced, because a lot of enterprises take benefit by creating entities and take the benefits of the subsidies, and so that we have represented. Rationalization of taxes for LLPs and high net individual also we have represented. And we have represented issues related to the filing of certain things where we need some relaxation. So the meeting was very positive. The FM took things in a positive way. And FM did visit our chamber a few months back, where also similar representation was made. And so she has the knowledge of the same. And Nirmala ji took every representation very positively. And we are sure that there will be a positive outcome in the coming budget.
Before I let you go, sir, anything on export preparedness and some sort of tax concessions?
We have not we have mainly represented more on the taxation side,
Right.
because FM is concerned on the taxation and the budget is coming. So a lot of representation we have done, which can be looked upon in the coming budget.